Hey everybody, it's Pete. Welcome to a new episode of today's Best Stock Picks. It is Monday morning, October 12th, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you find these videos helpful, definitely click down and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Well, the futures are up again after a kind of, I'm not going to say confusing, but a week last week where you are kind of having a hard time finding why the market just kept drifting higher. Quite honestly, as traders, we don't care. I mean, after the fact, we definitely do. And if you're an investor, you kind of want to dig deeper. But we're just looking for price action and volume, and understanding how to read the tape is a way for us to get in there and find some opportunities. So we were getting bullish gaps and follow through, bullish gaps and follow through. And that's really all we need. We need to know our stocks, but from trading and a short-term trading perspective, we're just looking for opportunity that meet our criteria. The volume in the SPY ETF kept decreasing as the SPY kept making highs. So in that sense, the market internals and the price action and volume weren't perfectly matched. However, there was plenty of good opportunity. We were firing off entry after entry after entry in the morning all week. And then the afternoon kind of went into a coma, but that's okay. That's fine. There's been opportunities for both day traders and swing traders. Again, we don't get paid by the hour. We get paid by the month. And if all of our money is made in the first 2 hours of the day, and then the afternoon we're having conversations about other stuff, that's fine. Our job is to allocate money when there's great opportunity and follow through. Some stocks had follow through in the afternoon. Some stocks had great follow through from Monday through Friday. It's just, look, we're heading into an election. We're still facing the pandemic. There's a lot of decisions that we have to make, especially over the next 3 weeks with the presidential election. I will say this, it seems like, good or bad, the potential of a stimulus package is what the hopes of the market is leaning on right now. It seems like the market at least feels like there's a little bit of clarity, which also increases the slow grinding move higher. You just need to make sure you use a stop loss. One news story that can affect this can crumble the entire market for 2 hours or 2 weeks, depending on your trading time frame. So I just can't stress it enough. Have those stop losses in there. They're very important. And if you're not sure, you still like the idea, you can always scale out of it and get back in. You don't have to get out of the entire thing if you still like the position. So we're going to start out. We have a pretty decent list today. We're going to continue to focus on the solar stocks. We are going to talk about the, I guess you might call the stock of the day, which is Workhorse. And I want to give it a little bit of context. So we're going to head over to the charts, and we are going to take a look at some ideas for today. You can see the futures are actually trading up. Let's actually go over to the 15-minute charts. You can see where we closed last week and where we are now. We are kind of nice, calm, cool, and collected drift to the upside. So we're actually still okay right there. We are going to talk about Workhorse. We're going to lead this off as, quote unquote, the stock of the day. You can see it's up another 5%. Depending on where you get your information in the morning, a lot of people are cheerleading this stock right now, and with good reason. But the part that I want to get across here is just a very quick scan here early in the morning. It's vulnerable, can't justify, stock is flying, rocketed higher, possible plays for Monday, two big reasons. This stock has a lot of news that's hinging on one decision, which is a contract with the USPS. Now, is that amazing information? Yes. Now, here's the thing. Everybody who's following this stock knows about it, right down to any 15-year-old kid on Robinhood. So this news is widely known already. I'm not saying the stock's going to go down. I am saying that if you choose to trade this stock, be aware of the volatility. Now, last week we called out that I was waiting for the stock to break out of what traditional technical analysts might call a pennant. And I was waiting for the stock to go well bid before I got involved, which it did close there on Friday. Well bid means higher highs and higher lows. I didn't want to guess which direction. I wanted the stock to tell me. So today I'd be looking for a new entry above Friday's high, which it looks like we're going to get. And I expect this catalyst to follow through. However, everybody knows the Wall Street maxim, which is buy the news and sell the rumor. Excuse me, it's the opposite. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Now, the news is widely known by everybody, and it seems like everybody's buying this potential news, which I hate to use the word rumor, but it is what it is right now. So you're buying the rumor. The question is, how much legs does the trade have after? Is it an investment? Is it an active trade? The stock will absolutely be in my watch list. You need to be on top of this stock, though, if you're trading this rumor slash news slash pending contract, because you saw what happened in NKLA. And this is really the whole point of what I'm trying to get across here. NKLA had good news over here with General Motors, and then very quickly this happened. Very quickly, within a day, this happened. The stock got more than a 50% haircut. As a matter of fact, it went from 48 down to 16. So am I saying that's going to happen? No, I'm giving you professional stock trading experience in that if you're trading a story where this is a relatively lower price stock that could conceivably move very quickly in both directions, I personally would be building a position as it moves in your favor if you think this is a longer term play because of this big deal. Loading up on a stock based on a contract they could potentially get. Look, if they do, great. If they don't, that's what we're discussing right now. It's a smarter play here to start building into the position just in case the story does not unfold as expected and we get the same kind of pullback that we saw in NKLA. I have no idea if that's going to happen. I'm just giving you wisdom, experience from somebody who's seen a lot of these types of plays, and you want to work your way into them and not just jump in because of something that you read on anywhere, really. And you can see that there's differing opinions on how this could unfold as well. So this will definitely be in our watch list. I'm absolutely looking to start to buy the stock today because it did exactly what I wanted to see. Now it's time to jump in. I'm just giving you some trade management discussions there. Also topping the list is we're finally seeing some of our favorite active trading stocks popping into the list, and Amazon finally broke out and now it's well bid. We're looking to see some follow through there. Apple, not quite breaking out, did go well bid. We want to see it above 120 to feel a little bit more aggressive, and that's right where it's opening. So that's looking good there as well. And Microsoft also having a nice trade. We've been talking about 216 being the level, which it was over here. And you can see now we're punching through that level as well. And let's just go down to Facebook. Facebook traded into a melted candle, not as amazing price action on Friday as some of the other ones, but it did close near the highs. The one that's kind of lagging, for lack of a better way of putting it, is Tesla. Tesla is right now trading as we call melted candle city, where it's opening and closing in the same area. It is consolidating very similar to what we just saw in Workhorse, so we can reasonably expect this stock is going to break out in a big way. But what, again, I'm waiting for the stock to be what we call well bid, which is higher highs and higher lows on the daily chart, closing on the highs. Then we could feel comfortable. I never care about missing the first part of the trade. I want to catch the meat, the middle, the easiest part that's easy to spot. The one thing I will say about Tesla right now is it did trade into a consolidation on Friday, which could be the start of something nice. We break out of that and close strong. So all of those stocks are kind of back in play today. But the solar stocks are where it's been at for the last couple of months. You can see VVPR. I'm just going to run through them in case you haven't been trading them. JKS has been probably the top stock in the community for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. Run is back in that list, and Run actually pulled back and is giving us an opportunity to get in at a much better price with room to go back up to at least where it just traded from. VSLR. VSLR. Actually, I'm sorry. There was they're actually one company now. ENPH. ENPH also exploded, and now it's actually well bid. So we like this as well. And last but not least, I want to talk about DDOG. DDOG punched higher on news around a contract with Microsoft, which was this explosion here. Then it paused for about a week, and now on Friday it picked up steam again. We're looking for follow through again for DDOG, both as a day trade and as a swing trade. BE also well bid. I'm finding a lot of stocks that are well bid and breaking out, so we got some room to go. FSLY also well bid, and hopefully you can see the pattern of the stocks that I'm looking at here. Well bid, closing strong and breaking out to new highs. Etsy was a little bit frustrating last week, but had a nice day again on Friday, also well bid. And Chewy actually is breaking out what you might consider a 2 or 3 week consolidation with room to go back up to 72. So there's room to go in some of these stocks. They close strong, they closed well bid, which is higher highs and higher lows, and the market is trading higher. It's kind of the perfect mix right now of the market is drifting higher. Stocks are closing strong. Stocks are closing well bid. Seems to be getting a little bit of clarity in the market right now. Does it mean we can load the boat? No, we still have an election 3 weeks away. Anything can happen. There could be news stories changing by the day, which we experienced last week and the week before with some presidential news and stimulus package news. So you have to be on top of your game right now. I want to stress this clearly. I'm feeling a lot more confident going into this week that we have clarity on the current price action and the current tape that we're trading. But you absolutely positively need to be trading with stop losses right now. We're not quite getting back to the July and August market where it was just get long and every mistake you make can get fixed by the market. Just not the case right now. We're not there yet. The monthly charts are still pretty much a mess. The weekly charts are getting a little bit of clarity. The daily charts are starting to meet. So we're kind of doing, instead of doing top-down analysis, we're doing bottom-up analysis where the smaller timeframes are leading into higher timeframes, and hopefully we get the monthly chart on the same page as well. So there's definitely opportunity right now. You just need to be focused, have a list that you feel confident in. Hopefully we gave you reasons to look at some of the stocks that we're watching right now. And definitely trade with the stop loss. This is a very charged environment right now where one headline can rock the market. So be smart. Be smart. Don't worry about getting stopped out. That's going to be your protection in case some of these stocks roll over. So if you have any questions, let me know. Definitely click down and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'll speak to you soon.